when you look at how your colleagues in your work and they really stayed in segmented markets, what do you think it was that allowed you, A, to be able to do all those things, to have the skill? And how do you think it all happened for you when you look back?
That's a really good question. In high school, we had to get a subscription to the New York Times for our social studies class.
Right.
And in study hall, I would be reading the sports page of the New York Times. And I wound up decades later writing a regular weekly column about college hockey for the New York Times. And, I think back to those days when I was, instead of studying, I was reading the sports pages of the New York Times, and I never would have believed where I would wind up.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point about a paper like New York Times. If you read all sections, you're very educated on many different topics. And I always recommend to people when they're kind of searching for what's next for them, read all the topics, like read all the sections, because you don't know what's going to grab you.
You couldn't be more right, Lynn.